Minecraft, you can do anything. At its core, the game is a sandbox, and with so many different blocks, items, and mechanics at your disposal, players can create pretty much whatever they want. And they have. Today, I'll be covering some of Minecraft's most amazing builds ever. But quickly, we're only 100,000 subscribers away from the big 500k, which seems like a lot, but if every one of you watching this video hits a subscribe button, we'll get there in no time, and that'd be just incredible. So please do consider it means the world to me, and I hope you enjoy the video. You're probably familiar with the two types of temples in Minecraft. You've got the basic desert temple and the jungle temple, which are decently sized structures but absolutely pale in comparison to the temples built by others. This enormous desert pyramid built by Trixie Blocks is 400 by 400 blocks wide, 177 blocks tall, and puts the desert temple to shame. Not only does this insane megastructure have a beautifully designed outside complete with several statues and runes, the inside is also kitted out with a lovely sarcophagus and patterned floor. But Trixie Blocks doesn't stop there. He also made this absurdly large jungle pyramid, which I think looks even cooler than the revamped desert temple. This 200 by 200 behemoth is kitted with a lovely centerpiece as well as Aztec carvings running their way around the base. Not only that, the interior is full of Indiana Jones style traps as well as a golden idol in the center. I should also point out the amazing level of terraforming done for this build. The mountains and scenery alone look absolutely stunning. So I could ramble on and on about temples and their revamps, but let's look at something a bit more true to life. This is the entire country of Denmark in Minecraft. In 2014, the Danish government decided, screw it, let's build our country in block game. And they did. This 1-to-1 scale recreation of Denmark is over 4 trillion blocks, and its file size is more than 1 terabyte. That's insane. Sadly, we can't have nice things though, and American hackers got into the server, blew it up with TNT, and left flags all over the map. Yeah, my country. But why stop at just Denmark? Showcased on the Pippin F2S YouTube channel is the amazing BTE project, building the Earth 1-to-1 scale in Minecraft, by hand. This absolutely monumentous undertaking is being carried out by dozens of builders working all on one country or city at a time. Since March 21st, 2020 when the project was announced, they've already constructed North Korea, Singapore, Antarctica, and 4 more massive locations. The project has gathered tons of attention and looks absolutely stunning so far. It'll be very exciting to see how it turns out. Now, I mentioned before how the government of Denmark made a recreation of their country in Minecraft, but this next build is the complete opposite. A build hated by several governments across the world. This is the Uncensored Library. Built by 24 builders and run by Reporters Without Borders, this gorgeous and unique build gives voices to those living in oppressive regimes. In several countries, the freedom of the press that we take for granted is banned. But using Minecraft as a loophole, reporters and bloggers around the globe can share news of their countries through this build. There is literally an article from every country, as well as a few specialized chambers with sculptures reflecting that country's culture. Not to mention, the library itself has beautiful scenery and a world download if you want to explore it for yourself. Definitely one of the coolest uses of Minecraft I've ever seen. Mega builds are enormous and take hours even when built in creative mode. I mean, imagine building one of these things in survival. That would take ages, right? Well, what about 5 years? Undoubtedly, some of the most impressive Minecraft creations are found in Philza's hardcore worlds, filled with incredible builds such as Atlantis, the completely submerged End Dimension Aquarium, and Chaos Caverns, the man-made sprawling cave fitted with decorations ranging from witch platforms to a custom stronghold. The fact that Philza did all of this in survival and with only 1 life should prove how incredible the whole thing is. But imagine just how much more incredible it would be if people were constantly trying to destroy Philza's builds, and he built them anyway. This is the case of 2b2t, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, where since there are no rules, your base would be lucky to last a few weeks without being blown up. And that's why Mew Megabase is so impressive. Mew Megabase is perhaps one of the most beautiful survival bases I've ever seen, and the fact that it was made all on 2b2t and lasted for nearly 3 years puts into perspective how massive of an accomplishment it is. The base is stunning, fitted with several temples temples, custom biomes, structures, and a huge man-made mountain with a castle on top. And the story doesn't end there. After coordinates of a base were leaked because of an exploit, the builders submerged the major parts of their build in water, protecting it from most incoming danger. It's an incredible and admirable tale. I don't know what exact players deserve credit for this masterpiece, but on screen are some of the contributors that is amazing.